So we have an interesting week in pro wrestling. We have things such as Andrade getting fired, Triple H being a sellout, and a lot of legends to maybe return for WrestleMania 43. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So by now, everybody should know that WrestleMania 43 will be in Saudi Arabia. And if you didn't know, now you know. Honestly, this is just bullshit. It's a fucking cash grab is all it is. We all know the reason it's actually going to Saudi Arabia is because of TKO and money and corporate greed. Now, the only thing is, I think WWE kind of knows how bad they fucked up with this to the point where they're already rumoring and talking about bringing people back to the WWE. Legends such as Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, and even John Cena. Why the fuck would John Cena come back to WrestleMania 43 2 years after he retires? Make that make sense. These guys are all in their 60s. Respectfully, what are you going to do in that ring after you're fucking 60 years old? John Cena's probably the most limber one, but at the same time, he's just about to hang up his boots. 2 years is way too short for him to make a guest special appearance. And if they do come back, it's probably more than likely just going to be a yapping segment where the crowd goes kind of crazy. Maybe a super kick, maybe a freaking chokeslam from The Undertaker, but I highly doubt any of them are coming back to WrestleMania 43. I think WWE knows the hole that they dug themselves into, and now they're just trying to find a fucking way out. And speaking of Shawn Michaels, he has to undergo surgery. He's had his shoulder replaced, he's had his back fused, and now he needs double knee replacement. You're telling me this man is going to show up for WrestleMania 43? Highly fucking doubt it. If you're a wrestler, it's no stranger that your body's going to start giving up, right? It's a very demanding field of work. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, is no stranger to this. He's had a lot of surgeries in the past. And his back fusion comes from an Undertaker botch. Undertaker kind of throws him out of the ring and he clips the end of the casket with his lower back. And as soon as he does that, it's a wrap. 2 years out of the company and he thought he would never come back. He got addicted to painkillers. It's a whole fiasco there. Luckily, he did come back, and, we got a lot of HBK moments after 2001. The matches with Kurt Angle, Undertaker, Triple H. The guy solidified himself as a legend. He's not coming back to Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania 43. There's just no fucking reason to tarnish his legacy. I get it. It's a paycheck, but at the same time, it's Shawn Michaels, and I think he has enough money to not want to tarnish his legacy. Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre might be in some heat. SmackDown that they just had, Drew McIntyre completely botched a fucking slam on Randy Orton. He slams him in the ring, Randy Orton's legs clip the ropes. The ropes are hard as shit. So if your legs clip that, falling down, it's going to be in some pain. And you can see, Randy Orton walks out of the ring, and you can see on his face that he is not happy about this. He is in pain. He's walking back and forth. Drew McIntyre comes out, hits him with a couple punches. The only thing is, Randy Orton is not selling these punches. He's talking with the fans. He's kind of like smiling and laughing because he knows how bad Drew fucked up and he's pissed off. And then later in the match, Randy Orton goes on to say, in 25 years in this business, nobody's ever dropped me on the ropes. Now, if this is Randy Orton from 15 years ago, Drew McIntyre would be in some deep shit. We all know what happened with Kofi Kingston and Mr. Kennedy. The push is done and over completely. Randy Orton was so protected back then. Now that Randy Orton's older, I'm assuming maybe, hopefully, he's just a little upset at this moment and he can keep moving on. Because I really do like the work that Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton bring to the ring. And hopefully they can use this as fuel for even building up their feud even more. Fans are chanting that Triple H sold out. I get it. It sucks. I think Triple H has to kind of listen to TKO. I don't think this is all on Triple H. There was a press conference, Triple H is on the mic, and fans are literally just yelling out, "You sold out" to Triple H. You can kind of see the hurt in his face. When Triple H took over the company, when Vince McMahon left, it started thriving. It started booming. The company was watchable. Like, WWE was watchable as soon as Triple H took creative freedom. Numbers were going up, attendance, everything was going good. Now that TKO kind of, has their hands grasped around the whole WWE, kind of hard to determine whether Triple H even has any say to this. So if I had to believe, I don't think Triple H would have sold out. I don't think Triple H is actually selling out. I don't think this is his choice to go to Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania 43. I think TKO is just kind of, TKO is owning the field. ECW, TNA, WWE legend Sabu. A new documentary is coming about this legendary wrestler, and it's going to be fucking amazing. Honestly, this is one of the best hardcore wrestlers that has ever existed. He has pioneered the way for extreme pro wrestling, and this man has the body to prove it. If you looked at Sabu, he has nothing but scars all over him. And he wears that shit like a badge of honor. I don't think there was ever a moment in his career where he would say no to a spot or he would even look scared to take some shit. The guy was just a maniac through his whole career. And a lot of people didn't like Sabu. They thought he was very controversial. He wasn't afraid to say what was on his mind, whether people liked it or not. He wasn't afraid to just talk and speak the truth. But everything from his legendary entrance to his legendary pose, this guy's just going to go down in history as one of the best hardcore wrestlers that has ever existed. And honestly, when this documentary drops, it's going to be a must watch. Rest in peace, Sabu. WWE Andrade was released. Now, a lot of speculation online. There's been rumors about wellness policy, and there's also been rumors about him not wanting to be in AAA or NXT. Nobody knows the actual reason, and we're still kind of trying to figure out what's happening. But this honestly comes as a shock because he was such a good wrestler in the ring. I'm not going to lie, his mic skills could have been polished up. But you know what? A lot of wrestlers get over without having good mic skills. Jeff Hardy was one of them. Rey Mysterio is another. And I know, Jeff Hardy, one of my favorite wrestlers ever. Probably my favorite wrestler ever. Fucking booty on the mic. Wake up and smell the roses. That guy grabs the mic and it's kind of fucking cringy. But at the same time, it's Jeff Hardy. He can just say whatever the hell he wants. And it sucks because the lucha scene in the WWE is the best it's ever been. You have Pentagon Jr., you have Rey Fenix, El Grande Americano, Mr. Iguana. He could have done wonders with everybody. So it sucks that he's gone. I don't know what's actually happening. Just speculations at the moment, but I guess it's still a development story and we'll see where it goes from there. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot.